What's up, guys? It's me, the Gold Nugget here. Welcome back to another episode of the Gold Nugget Universe. We are just a couple more weeks away from War Games. We just did our normal contender matches last week. Well, some of them, we only have one more contender match to do. And that'll happen this week. Tonight, yeah. So let me give you guys a recap as to who the contenders are, because yeah, I like to put it on my phone, read from my phone, because it makes things a lot easier. So AJ Lee won the women's championship contenders match. So AJ Lee will face Varessa for the women's title. AJ Lee is the normal contender for the women's title, so she'll face Varessa. And AJ Lee could be a possible Gold Nugget Universe women's champion. Women's champion of the Gold Nugget Universe. Another match that's gonna be awesome. Paige versus Miss Dastardly for the women's Intercontinental title. So Paige has an opportunity to become a women's Intercontinental champion. So that'll be fun. Gallus will take on Pretty Deadly for the men's tag titles. Demon Kenzo will face Cameron Grimes for the men's United States title. Jake Cage will take on Adrian Black for the men's Intercontinental title. And this just got announced. After that brawl between Aster and Sophia Smith, they're now going to have a match at War Games 1-on-1. So you guys missed last week. Last week was supposed to be Kendall Hall's final farewell after losing that gauntlet match, which the stipulation was if she lost that match, she would be forced to retire, and Kendall Hall was basically supposed to give her retirement speech last week. But that didn't happen because Sophia Smith decided to pretty much assault Kendall Hall, critically injuring her in the process. So we're probably not going to get Kendall Hall's retirement speech ever. Because she's like critically injured. Aubrey Howell will take on Isla Dawn for the women's United States title. So that'll be something to look forward to. LA Knight versus Luke Razor for the world title. And this time it'll be different because they'll be inside Hell in a Cell. One of the War Games that just got announced. We have one War Games match announced so far. So it'll be the Owl Army versus Team Sexy and Deadly. Team Crashy 204 versus Team Akira Tanaka in a War Games match. The thing is, it's going to be all four members of the Owl Army versus three members of Team Sexy and Deadly. So it'll be pretty much Crashy, Asuna, Afrofloof, Gloom versus Akira Tanaka, Maggie Lee Bates, and Sue Summer. So pretty much all I'm saying is Akira Tanaka is going to have to find a fourth partner. Or Team Sexy and Deadly, they're all going to have to find a fourth partner. So yeah, Akira Tanaka is going to need a fourth partner. Because Team Sexy and Deadly, that's only 3 people. So Akira Tanaka's gonna need a fourth partner. So we'll see if she'll find one tonight. There's like a whole roster full of people, so wouldn't be surprised if Akira Tanaka finds somebody. So, yeah. I'm serious though. This roster is like, this whole roster is like ginormous, dude. I can't feature everybody, but I try to. Anyway, we're gonna move on to our first match of the night right now.
First match of the night. Let's see what it is. Oh, we're already starting with this. Okay. The Shirley twins are coming out to the ring. Lauren Shirley and Maggie Shirley. The Shirley twins are here. Maggie Shirley, who's returned from an arm injury. These two are back together. The twins. They stick together. Even through injury. And this is going to be a triple threat tornado tag to some of the normal contenders for the women's tag titles, obviously. Oh boy. What about Dawn Gray and Lisa Garrett, who have yet to become women's tag champions? They could do it. I believe in them. These two have been teaming for like ever, dude. These two have been teaming together since like day one of Golden Nugget Universe. Yeah, these two have been teaming for a long time. They've been part of the roster for a long time. I think now would be a good time for them to finally win some gold, right? I think it's time. And how about the former women's tag champions, Katana Chance and Peyton Carter? Katana Chance, Peyton Carter. Peyton Carter, who, fun fact, almost won the Royal Rumble a while back. Yeah, fun fact, Peyton Carter almost won the Royal Rumble back. Then it was Akira Tanaka that picked up the win in that, obviously, because Akira Tanaka, she ended up winning the title at Mania, obviously. Yeah. Triple threat. Maggie Shirley, Lauren Shirley. The Shirley twins versus Dawn Gray. Dawn Gray and Lisa Garrett. Dawn Gray and Lisa Garrett versus King Carter and Katana Chance versus the Shirley twins, Maggie Shirley and Lauren Shirley. Probably tell who's who. Lauren Shirley is in the brown, and Maggie Shirley is the other one over here. Dawn Gray helping her partner. Shirley and Maggie Shirley. They've been on the roster for a whole year at this point. Yeah, these two debuted like over a year ago at this point. It's crazy. Garrett all along the ring spear. Maggie Shirley realizing what just happened. Dawn Gray's moment. Hold on. The pin was broken up. I can tell the chance. Listen, Garrett. Sledgehammer. The Shirley twins are your number one contenders for the women's tag titles. They will face two ladies they have history with. Lauren Shirley and Maggie Shirley. They will both be facing the Nightmare and Lady Death at the War Games for the women's tag titles. Two teams that have beef with each other. Especially Maggie Shirley, the one that got injured. Hello? Come on. Y'all know. Y'all know Maggie Shirley's gonna be looking forward to that. Y'all know. Lucha Mania is gonna be in action. Who's gonna be against Emily? Oh, Sky. Sky not forgetting the fact that she turned on her. Sky not forgetting the fact that Emily turned on her. Alright, these two are former friends. Sky not forgetting the fact that she turned. Sky not forgetting the fact that Emily turned on her. Emily is the heel here. In case you guys are not, in case you guys are new to the series, Emily is the heel. Sky coming out here, trying to get revenge on Emily after turning on her. Oh man, a little bit. Now we have a brawl on our hands. Oh shit. Thank God. Alright. Next match. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look who it is. Look who it is. Anyway, it's gonna be another crazy one-on-one match. Akira Tanaka coming down to the ring. But it's not just her. It ain't just her. It is also Sue Summer. So, coming up next, it's gonna be Sue Summer versus Gloom. So if you missed my little cool open teaser, it's gonna be Team Akira Tanaka versus Team Crash 204 at War Games. So yeah, Akira Tanaka, Team Sexy and Deadly versus the Owl Army at War Games in the War Games structure. So if you don't know what War Games is, there's 2 rings, a cage, and yeah. 2 people start the match. Another person from each team. Yeah, going to the match at random times. You'll find out more about that at War Games. But it's Team Akira Tanaka versus Team Crash 204 at War Games in the War Games structure. The thing is, Akira Tanaka doesn't really have a 4th partner. So, Akira Tanaka's gonna have to find a 4th partner before War Games gets here. Yeah, Akira Tanaka's going to need to find a fourth partner before War Games gets here, because it's looking like a 4v3. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Because it's looking like 4 versus 3. 4v3. Okay, 4v3 at War Games. Because Crashy, she has like 4 members in her team. The Owl Army, she has like 4 members of her team. Akira Tanaka only has 3, that being the girls that she's been teaming with for the past year or so. Ever since her wrestling career. Yeah, Akira Tanaka only has two members of her team, but 2 people she's been teaming with forever. So Akira Tanaka's gonna have to find a 4th partner before War Games gets here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a 4 versus 3. And yeah, Akira Tanaka could use extra help too. Because if it's gonna be 4 versus 3, that would be insane. Summer versus Gloom. Should be fine. Akira Tanaka at ringside. Crashy at ringside as well. Crashing. Bringing that table into the ring. Sue Summer falls hard on the floor. That was a dumb move. Summer going right after Gloom. Akira Tanaka watching this closely. Supporting her teammate, the War Games, and her best friend, obviously. Akira Tanaka, Sue Summer, negatively dates. They've all been teaming together since they debuted. Tanaka turning to the fans for support. Sue Summer picks up the win over Gloom. What a match. That was awesome. We get to move on to the next match right away. Akira Tanaka and Sue Summer celebrating as they normally do. Sue Summer picking up a big win over Gloom. Alright, next match. This is kind of a random match I put together, but it's going to be Tommaso Ciampa versus Luke Gallows. Tommaso Ciampa versus Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows. Coming down to the ring.
Let's go! Let's go!
Luke Gallows would normally be joined with Carl Anderson, but Carl Anderson suffered a leg injury. Because Kit Wilson hit Carl Anderson while he was on a ladder, laying down on a ladder. So, safe to say that broke his leg. Kit Wilson broke Carl Anderson's leg. Because Carl Anderson was... Kit Wilson hit Carl Anderson with a chair while Carl Anderson was laying on the ladder. So, Carl Anderson was going to be out with a broken leg at least for a little while. Ciampa versus Gallows. Could be an insane match. You wait for the referee to do that and then oh. Ciampa. Carries Hill and nail. What? Gallows. Still in it. Ciampa, what are you doing? Gallows kicking out of everything. Luke Gallows versus Tommaso Ciampa. No way! Oh! Let's start the count. On the floor. Ciampa. Ciampa, you idiot. What are you doing? Right into the gallows pole. Oh, good. Oh, Ciampa was going to purposely make himself get counted out. WWE really fucked him up in the video game too. Shit. Motherfuckers. WWE is run by bots. Shit. Ciampa gets the win over Luke Gallows. Oh shit, Karrion Kross. Kross staring down with Ciampa. What could this mean? Alright, we're set for a tag match. It's gonna be Sophia Smith and Rhea Sparrow versus Mystical and Asuka. Good old-fashioned tag team match. Sophia Smith and Rhea Sparrow doing a little arguing at the start of the match. Sophia Smith tagging herself in. Rhea Sparrow now gets let in. Aster, who ended up brawling with Sophia Smith last week. After what Sophia Smith did to Kendall Hall last week. Pretty much ruining her possible final farewell by critically injuring her. So Kendall Hall never got to do her final farewell because she got critically injured by Sophia Smith. Sophia Smith is sick and sadistic. Sophia Smith is sick and twisted after what she did to Kendall Hall last week. Sophia Smith is very fucking dangerous because of what she did last week. Ear spiral. Iris. Smith. Spiral in this corner. Mystical in the other corner, obviously. Kendall Hall, who is now retired and now critically injured because of Sophia Smith. After what Sophia Smith did to her last week. Before her final farewell. I mean, Kendall Hall didn't even get to do her final farewell because she was critically injured by Sophia Smith. This sick and twisted individual. Count. Boom! And that was the count. Mystical and Sophia Smith going at it. And these two went at it at Bash in Berlin. I remember. Yeah. It was a crazy match. Go check it out if you haven't. Air spiral, now gets tagged in. Air spiral. Former Women's United States Champion. Being the Women's United States Champion really changed her career for the better. Honestly. Yeah, that run with the Women's United States title really changed Ira Spiral's career in a good way. Yeah, ever since she won that Women's United States title, ever since that title reign, Ira Spiral's career has completely changed for the better. Completely. I expect good things. I know a lot of good things are gonna happen with Air Spiral. Ever since Air Spiral's first title reign in the Women's United States title, ever since that reign with the United States title, Air Spiral's career has changed for the better. Air Spiral, she has potential at something. Potential of being a future Women's World Champion. I mean, she got close to winning the Women's World title twice. Air Spiral is also a former Women's Tag Champion with Holly Blackwell. Multi-time. Okay. Yeah, Air Spiral, she got close to winning the Women's World title twice. Former Women's United States Champion. Air Spiral's done a lot so far, I feel like. Sophia Smith, she has yet to win the title yet, but she'll get there. Sophia Smith, she's never won a women's title, or any title. Sophia Smith has yet to win a single title, but she'll get there eventually. Same with Aster. She's never won a title ever. But she can get there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! Air Spiral took out her partner on accident. Oh shit. Tag match is getting out of control very quickly. The miscommunication is unreal, dude. Oh shit. Oh, God. Ow. Sophia Smith easily breaking up the pin. I think Aster is gonna get tagged in now. No. I thought we were going to see a double team or something. Oh no, Air Spiral. The final prayer. Good night. But... oh, shit. Aster, I think you hit your partner by mistake. Tag team wrestling. Oh no. What could Sophia Smith be thinking about? She's not looking for a punt kick, is she? Oh my god, a punt! A punt! From Sophia Smith. Oh my god! Mystical kicking out after that. Usually the punt doesn't mean anything good. I know it wasn't the punt you guys were expecting, but it was a kick to the skull. I'm surprised Mystical is still in this, despite the kick to the skull right there. Sophia Smith. Air Spiral getting tagged in. Oh shit! Punch to the face, directly to the face. Air Spiral in deep trouble. Air Spiral slowly getting to her feet. Here is Spiral sent right into the corner with a buckle bomb. Sophia Smith quickly breaks up the pin. After taking too much time worrying about Sophia Smith. Quickly to break up the pin. Aster. I'm surprised Mystical was able to break up pins after she got kicked in the head. You know. Spiral. Here's Spiral in deep trouble. Sophia Smith, furious. Into the ring. Tag. Think your Spiral gonna put this away? Does she have enough momentum to fucking put it away? Oh no. Yep. Damn, dude. Oh, frequent tags. Okay. I don't know what this is about, but oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. She's gonna go for it again. Another punt kick to the skull. Mystical. Aster breaking up the pin again, but at what cost? Mystical's career? Shit. I mean, kick to the head usually means... yeah. You know what the punching does to people, right? You guys give people concussions. That's why it's banned. Sophia Smith using a banned move. Oh. Mystical still standing after a punch. Oh. Mystical is pretty tough. And, yeah, Mystical is a former Women's World Champion. So, wouldn't surprise me much. I don't know. Here, Squirrel, you probably want to get out of there. Never mind. Never mind. Iris Spiral gets sent right into a fucking apron. Master. Sophia Smith able to kick out of that. Somehow they're kicking out of everything, dude. Oh, Aster stopped whatever was about to happen. You're a Spiral, you might be in trouble. Sophia Smith. She's gonna stay outside the ring the entire time. 6-7. She needs to quickly get in the ring, dude. Sophia Smith took all that time. Oh shit, the brass knuckles. Did the ref see that? No, he didn't. Good. Oh shit! Make sure there was no DQ there. I don't know why I want to be a heel commentator or a fucking face commentator. And we got the real commentators over there. They don't really say nothing. They're silently watching this match. Yeah. There's probably, you might want to get in there. You might want to get in there. Because we have a figure 4 situation. difficult. Oh, Sophia Smith able to break up the ring. Just in time, but... Oh. Here, Sprawl picks up the win for her team. Sophia Smith arguing with her. Sophia Smith barking orders at her. Here, Spiral pushing Sophia Smith. Well, we might be seeing some issues between these two. Hopefully they'll resolve soon. Given Sophia Smith's history with injuring people, let's hope that doesn't go that far. Next match. Our team Sexy and Deadly again. I think it's gonna be Maggie Lee Bates versus Afro Flute. Here comes Akira Tanaka again. Y'all know the name. Akira Tanaka. Good old Akira Tanaka coming down to the ring with Maggie Lee Bates. Earlier it was Sue Summer versus Balloon. Now it's Maggie Lee Bates versus Afro Flute. Akira Tanaka by her side. Akira Tanaka. There will be Team Akira Tanaka versus Team Crashy at War Games. The problem is that Crashy has, like, what, 3 members of her team? And Akira Tanaka only has 2 members of her team. The girls that she's been teaming with since, like, forever. Pretty much meaning it will be a 4v3 at War Games. Unless Akira Tanaka finds a 4th partner, which she might. Akira Tanaka might have to find a 4th partner for War Games. So yeah, Akira Tanaka is going to have to find a 4th partner. A 4th partner before War Games gets here. So yeah, Akira Tanaka is just gonna find a 4th partner before War Games gets here because I know Akira Tanaka does not want a 4v3. I mean, it's gonna be 4v3 when it's 3 people in the ring. Nah, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it would. When it's 3 people in the ring and 4 people in the ring. I mean, that's part of War Games, you know. That's part of War Games. You're eventually gonna get 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 2-on-2, 2-on-3, 3-on-3, 4-on-3, 4-on-4. That's how it goes in War Games. I'm explaining the actual concept of War Games. So, what do you guys think of my War Games ideas? You don't know what the men's War Games match will ensue, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Here we go. Bow! So it's gonna be Maggie Bates versus Afro Floof here tonight. Maggie Bates, former Women's World Champion. Akira Tanaka, also a former Women's World Champion. And Royal Rumble winner. First ever Women's Royal Rumble winner. And pow! Akira Tanaka will be remembered as the first ever Women's Royal Rumble winner in this series, man. Akira Tanaka being the first one to win the women's Royal Rumble and win the women's title at Mania. So yeah, Akira Tanaka is a former women's champion. Maggie Bates is a former women's champion as well. However, the third member of the group, Sue Summer, she hasn't won a women's title yet. But her turn will come. You know. Her turn will come. I believe so. And Maggie Bates and Afro Floof. I don't think this is the first time they've met each other. Crashy has not held a women's title yet either. Neither is Afro Floof. Tanaka, Crashy on the other side as well. Akira Tanaka watching on the outside. Crashy as well. Both of them supporting their teammates to War Games. As it'll be Team Akira Tanaka and Team Crashy at War Games. War Games will be fucking fun, dude. I believe it. Oh. And after that will be Vengeance. Or Payback. Not Payback. Yeah, Payback. Payback will be after. Careful. Oh, damn. Yeah, Akira Tanaka wisely moved out of the way because she knew what was coming. Yeah, careful. Don't hit your teammates. Yeah, Akira Tanaka, Nugget, Bates, Sue Summer, they've been teaming together ever since they debuted. Very much. Three. Alright. Maggie Lee Bates picks up the win over Afro Floof here tonight. What a crazy match. Maggie Lee Bates picking up the win over Afro Floof. That's crazy. Moving on to the next match right away. Don't go anywhere. Alright. Allison Snyder's gonna be in action tonight. We'll see. Zenda coming out. Attacking Allison Snyder. I don't blame her one bit, dude. Shit. Zenda, Allison Snyder. Obviously, they're not done. Obviously, they're not done blowing each other. Obviously, these two still don't like each other. Zenda going right after Allison Snyder. Pretty much telling her this feud isn't over. I don't blame Zenda one bit. Zenda. Allison Snyder going right after her. And Zenda going right after Allison Snyder. Boom. Zenda. Zenda. Zenda going up top. Zenda. Oh shit. But Zenda gets blocked by Allison Snyder. Shit. Oh shit. Allison Snyder taunting while Zenda's coming right towards her. Zenda, obviously. Zenda and Allison Snyder clearly have unfinished business. Zenda saying this rivalry is not done. Go Zenda, saying this rivalry is not over yet. Letting Allison Snyder know that. And Allison Snyder, obviously. Down and out. Zenda falls hard on her ass. So I should be laughing. Zenda and Allison Snyder continuing to brawl. This could lead to a match at War Games, obviously. These two fought each other in a last woman standing match. No. Yeah, it was. Right? No, it wasn't. These two fought each other at SummerSlam. They might be facing each other again at War Games, just because they're brawling now. Again. Oh shit. Zenda gets hit with the F5. Zenda gets knocked out with the F5. F5 to Zenda. Crashy will be in action. Here, Tanaka. What are you doing? Ruth coming out here. Akira Tanaka is summoning Ruth. I think Akira Tanaka found her fourth partner, it looks like. It looks like Akira Tanaka found her fourth partner for War Games. And that being Ruth from the old series Golden Nugget Wrestling. This is interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna have a match between Crashy and Ruth from Golden Nugget Wrestling. I think these two fought each other before. Or not. I don't know, it's been a while since I did. Like I said, Golden Nugget Wrestling is like an old series. I don't do that series no more. Because that game that I was using stopped working on me. But, Ruth is from that series, so is Crashy. Crashy is also part of Golden Nugget Wrestling, and she was a former women's champion from that series. Like I said, Golden Nugget Wrestling was my old wrestling series. Crashy was like one of the women's world champions. She's on that list. Ruth, I don't think, was a women's champion in that series. But yeah, this should bring back memories. Ruth from Golden Nugget Wrestling and Crashy from Golden Nugget Universe. But Ruth and Crashy going at it. Here Tanaka at ringside as well. Yeah. This should bring back memories. If y'all know the original series, you know, I used to do Golden Nugget Wrestling, the old series. Well, Ruth is one of those characters from the original series. She has not skipped a beat. So yeah, I might bring back some characters from Golden Nugget Wrestling. The old series, you might... You all know. And I don't mind name dropping the old series here and there, you know. Because, yeah. Because it's my series, obviously. Golden Nugget Wrestling is similar to this series, but none of the characters are family members. They're made-up people. Downloaded people as well. Like Akira Tanaka, she's downloaded. Crashy with the comeback. Obviously, this girl has a lot left in the tank. She's from Golden Nugget Wrestling. She's like a legend on there. Oh, owl kick. Getting in it. I think Ruth has suffered a couple of those in her time. Oh, shit. But Ruth is getting up after the owl kick. Apparently that owl kick was enough to bring Crashy down. Even though she is the one that took the move. She was the one that was using the move, I mean. Crashy being the one who laid the move. Is the one that's getting beat up now. That's it. Figure 8 locked in. Oh my god. Person not watching along. Oh no. Well, Kira Tanaka has found her 4th partner for War Games. Ruth picks up the win against Karashi. Kira Tanaka has found her 4th partner for War Games. Oh boy. Next. Oh yeah, there's still more to come. So this is a match that got announced. It's going to be Team Nugget versus Team Randy Orton at War Games. That's the men's War Games match that's just got announced just now. But this is our main event. It's going to be Team Nugget, Nuggets Authority versus Randy Orton, John Cena, and CM Punk. Okay? That's the match. Team Nugget. Old Nugget like the giant punch and Corbin. Randy Orton. The guy that got beat by Old Nugget at SummerSlam. He's going to be teaming with John Cena and CM Punk. there.
Time to do it one time again. Let's go to work.
John Cena teaming up with Randy Orton and CM Punk. Why do they keep going? CM Punk.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Here we go. Six-man tag match. Team Nugget versus Team Randy Orton. Looks like Courtney and Randy Orton are starting to do. Randy Orton trying to go for a pin there immediately.
Nobody likes you!
Everybody's going back and forth on the apron. That picture isn't even a tag team. John Cena.
Tag is good.
Oh, Nugget running around like an idiot. Cena stops him. Point kick.
Tag is good.
Randy Orton, Cena, and CM Punk pick up the win in this match. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys hit the like button, subscribe. I'm out of here, peace.